All right, guys, welcome to our podcast. This is episode 1 of Road to Success. I've got my co-host here, Andrew the Bulldog.
That's what they call me.
And I'm Vialdi. So, we'll tell you guys a little bit about us and
how we got here as well. Quite the ride.
Yeah.
You want to start off? Tell us a little bit about your background, how you came to be, and what made you start in this industry.
Yes, so my parents liked each other, and then they were like, hey.
He's going way back. That's pretty
All
far
right.
back.
No, we don't need to go that far. So, I came to America when I was 5 from the Dominican Republic. We lived in New York for a bit. Then we moved to Baltimore. I think I was like 7, so like first grade, second grade. And then lived in the city for a bit. We didn't really like our neighborhood pets. So,
I feel you.
Yeah, so we decided to move and been in Baltimore County ever since.
There you go.
Yeah.
Awesome. And what did you do before being a loan officer?
So we got to go back a little bit.
Couple things there.
Couple things. When times were tough, maybe I
a few more things.
Yeah. So when I was in college, believe it or not, I was actually a real estate agent. So I thought it was a great idea to be in college full-time and also be a real estate agent full-time. So I did that. It went actually pretty good.
Had plenty of time, I mean, just, full-time college and real estate.
Right. It's nothing. Yeah. It's, it's
Tons
not
of
like
free time there.
Yeah, it's not like I just went straight from school and then working all the time. So it's all good. It's all good. So, yeah, I mean, I did that, and I actually joined a great team, learned a lot from them, and then I decided it was a great idea to go into the military. And I was like, you know what? Let me join the military. And then once I finished college, I'll become an officer, right? So the whole point was like, all right, I'm going to go in and then just, get experienced on it. And then that way, like when I finish college, I can become an officer and I have that choice, right? It didn't exactly work out like that.
Life hardly ever does.
Yeah, so I joined the military, went to Hawaii. So I'm in Hawaii, and it's absolutely beautiful.
And you were stationed in Hawaii?
Yeah.
How'd you like that?
Man, Hawaii is absolutely beautiful. Just waking up every single day and just seeing the mountains, there's nothing like it. And then every single day, like summer did get a little hot, but like most of the time it was cool weather. Like the coldest it ever got, you'd probably put on a hoodie and you're okay.
Might need to go to Hawaii soon. That sounds like a plan there.
It's a good trip. It's a good trip. The only thing I would say is it's really expensive. When I was there, I mean, a gallon of milk was like $9.
Yeah, it's like I have a couple friends that were in the military station in Hawaii. They all say the same thing. They're like, heaven on earth, pack your wallet. That's a definite.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I wish we could find a place that's like as beautiful, but then it's cheap. But
I don't know if that exists, Not in a first world country, at least,
Yeah, somebody should put that in the comments. Maybe we can find a place.
Yeah, if you know of a place we should check out, let us know.
Yeah.
Requirements are beautiful, never too cold, all-inspiring, and dirt cheap. Best of luck finding that.
And very minimal crime.
Yeah. We can wiggle on that one, though. I think we got some leeway on that.
Yeah, we can, mingle with the locals. So, yeah, I mean, I went to the military. I was there for 4 years. Got my bachelor's while I was in there, which was really good because the University of Hawaii has some great professors. I mean, I had some professors that worked for Disney and like opened up the Disney World in Paris.
In Paris?
Yeah. It was in.
I only knew about Florida and California, so this is news to me.
Oh yeah, there's Tokyo. There's one in Japan. I don't know if it's Tokyo, but there's one in Japan. There's Europe. I feel like there's actually a couple more.
I need to get out more.
Yeah, we should probably leave this room.
You got your Mickey ears?
Yeah, we can do that. So, yeah, great professors over the University of Hawaii. Great experience. you know, very relaxing and everything like that. So then after that, my mom actually told me, she said, you got to come back. And I was like, shit. So I came back, and once I came back, I was actually helping her with the family business, which was selling jewelry and managing her real estate portfolio. So I did that for 3 years, and you know, helped them grow the business. And once I was like, man, I just want to do something for myself. So, and I love real estate, and actually reached out to TJ and Andrew and was like, hey, you guys got anything available? I don't even know anything about mortgages. I just know I love real estate. So I don't know anything about how do you do your job, but I thought I did because I was a real estate agent. I was like, oh yeah, you know, just income docs and stuff like that. Oh, boy.
Easy. You know, you just collect W-2s and, you know, things like that. Yeah, sign off on the final. It's
just tell people they're approved. That's it. That's all you do, right?
Exactly. Yeah. And that's, I think at the time, Vialdi, how we knew you was your mom. We worked with her on a couple different loans, closed a couple deals for her. You as well, I believe there was one. I remember meeting you in the Cummings office in Perry Hall many years ago. And, and like he said, he reached out, and here he is, live in the flesh.
Yep, now I'm here. Poof.
Exactly.
Disappeared. So, started doing mortgages about a year and some change ago, and, you know, haven't looked back. It's going pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely, and things really took off for this guy. I mean, you know, definitely have been on the upwards trajectory.
Yeah. So, you know, I think that's a little bit about me and everything like that. So, with that being said, why don't we talk a little bit about you?
Oh, I just work here. No. So, my background is, you know, I won't go as far back as you did in the beginning, but after college, me and my then girlfriend, now wife, we moved out to Colorado for about 3 years.
Colorado?
Colorado, yes.
What did you do over there?
I mean, just like you said you wake up every morning in Hawaii and you look at the mountains and how beautiful they are. Very similar. But what I was doing for work out there, I mean, I had a couple different jobs, but I worked at a mechanic shop, sold batteries, tires, was in sales there. Started going into solar for a little while. I installed solar for a little bit, but wasn't too crazy about that.
So if I buy like a solar kit, could you help me install it?
I'm pretty far out of practice nowadays, okay, but I think I could probably figure it out though. You know, but yeah, I mean that was fun, but wasn't exactly for me. So me and my girlfriend had a conversation, and we were like, "Hey, what do you say we go back to the East Coast?" So, you know, 2,000 some odd miles later and 3 days of driving, we showed back up with a U-Haul and her car. And at the time, actually, our marketing manager, Laura Nagel, was neighbors with my parents. I've known her forever since I was growing up. Laura has always kind of been catty corner to us. I can't say exactly when she moved into that house, but pretty far back. I want to say I was at least 9 or 10 when she moved in. So I've known Laura forever. And when I kind of discussed with her, like, hey, we're thinking about coming back, this, and that, I was still in Colorado at that point. And she's like, you know, texting me. She's like, I have a job I think you would be great for. I want you to try it out. If you don't like it, no big deal. No hard feelings, you know, just give it a try, see how it is. I came in and I interviewed with the branch managers at the time, Devin and Vic. Be quite honest, I didn't know anything about mortgages. I didn't even know what exact job I was interviewing for. They just said, hey, come on in. I got a job for you. I want you to interview for. And I'm like, here I am.
Could have been cleaning toilets for all you know.
I wore a tie. Yeah. They're specifically reserved for weddings and funerals now, I feel. But yeah. So I interviewed with Devin and Vic, and you know, like I said, I didn't even know the job I was interviewing for, and I left there, had a good feeling about everything, and went probably about a week or two, and then TJ started reaching out to me, and then that's kind of when I figured out what I was interviewing for, what I was doing and stuff, and showed up for an interview with TJ, and he's well, you've been in an interview with him. He's it's not a typical interview, but he's a straight shooter. He just wants to know, hey, you're going to work hard, you're going to be here, you're going to do this, you're going to do that. We're going to have a system, and we're going to have fun. And I will tell you now,
fun we do.
6 years later, he has held up to every one of those promises. So
yeah. I mean, I feel like this industry really has changed like a lot because, I mean, I wasn't in it before, but I mean, suit and tie come in, like, you know, the whole suit and everything like that. And I feel like that's how it was, you know, a long time ago. Now I feel like, you know, I come to work in a hoodie or a T-shirt or, you know, sometimes flip-flops, you know.
Let's not mention the different shoes this boy owns.
Yeah, I'm a big sneakerhead. Yeah.
No, you're right, though. I mean, certain people still do that, you know. I mean, at the same time, though, my philosophy has always been, I'm going to just be myself. I'm not going to be anybody that I'm not, whether it come to speaking to a borrower on the phone, meeting an agent, anything like that. I'm not going to put on that stereotypical sales voice, anything like that.
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, exactly. This is Andrew. How can I help? Nah, so none of that. And, you know, I mean, there's still appropriate times for a jacket. But for the most time, you're going to find me in one of these polos or a quarter zip. You know, and 9 times out of 10, it's probably in some comfortable jeans as well and some tennis shoes. Because at the end of the day, if you look good, you feel good, you work good.
Oh, yeah.